Hi there, Linda Artesani Bookkeeping. We're going to dive into law firm financial statements and the top 4 things you need to know when working with attorney clients. Let's dive in. One of the fastest ways to become that hero when working with attorneys and law firms is to dive in with a new client, especially dive right into an accounts receivable aging summary and take a look at what they have. You're probably not going to be too surprised once you start working with them that a lot of them have a lot of money sitting in the 91 day and over column. We don't want to see that. I want to see everything in the 1 to 30 days. Sit down with the attorneys and the staff and find out exactly who works on accounts receivable. Have them write down their workflow. See if you can smooth it out. One of the beauties of working with QuickBooks Online Advanced is we have the workflows. So with workflows, I'm able to do multiple things. Invoice approval. I also have a payment due reminder, which in this case is really nice because we do send out invoices via email. And let's face it, a lot of us have a ton of emails that come in and they can get lost. This little reminder will be sent out automatically. You set the parameters up, you set the conditions up, and now you're setting your client up for success, reminding that his client or her client when the invoice is due. So they get reminded that, hey, you haven't paid us, the invoice is due today. So if they're on terms net 15, you have this sent out on that maybe 16th day to remind them that the invoice is due. We also have the one for overdue. So you can send out an invoice reminder just to say maybe 15 days from that date that, hey, your invoice is overdue and we need you to pay us because it's late. So those are just a couple of ways that you can help your attorney client manage their workflow automatically. Many of the law firms that I work with are growing. And one of the ways you can help your attorney client is with the biggest expense that's typically on a law firm's books, and that's the payroll. I like to run a payroll summary by employee report and filter it down with the hourly employees and just take a look and see who's going over the 40 hours. You start to take that time to analyze the records, and you'll find that if you start to see a repetitive pattern where someone is working maybe 60 hours a week, it might be time to add that part-time employee. Another place you might want to look, if they don't have QuickBooks Online Payroll, maybe take a look at it. I like the Elite program. It's got a great feature with a personalized HR person. If you're a cloud accountant, you can't know all the rules and all the laws, and to stay compliant, it's important to have that HR person kind of on staff for you if you pick Elite. By far, in my opinion, the most powerful feature of QuickBooks Online Advanced is custom fields. With custom fields, I'm able to tailor my clients' books to their practice area, to even if I migrate them off an old system, if I take them off of an old platform, I'm able to tailor it for them specifically. But in this case, I'm talking about marketing. And marketing, a lot of attorneys just throw the money at the wall and hope it sticks. So this way we can track Net Promoter Score. How did the firm do as a whole during the client engagement? Or lead generation. Where did the lead come from? We can track it by making a custom field specific. And as you can see here, I've created both of these here that I can track the sales on a sales receipt and invoice. I'm tracking it actually on the form itself. So I'll take you over to the form and I can show you on an invoice exactly what I'm talking about. You can see on an invoice here, I can track where this came from and I can have a staff member have it be part of their job to add in here, where did the lead come from? Maybe it came from an email campaign. And then after the job is through, have a staff member or someone, maybe an automatic form, have them let you know how they thought you did on the job itself. We are also able to take all that data and pull it into a report. And now I can sort by these fields, which is why custom fields is so important. I can sort by lead gen, I can sort by net promoter, and then take a look and analyze where did the failings come into? Where did I get a 2 and maybe not get a 5 or a 4? So that's just a couple of ways that you can add data and metrics to your firm specifically tailored to you. My last stopping point when running financial analysis on attorneys' books is I look at the realization rate. It's one of the best ways for attorneys, especially the partners, to see what attorneys are actually doing good work that is the revenues being recognized. They're actually pulling in the funds, right? We're looking for that rainmaker. So we have a productivity by client and matter report that's inside of Lean Law. And that's my recommended app, the premier app that works with QuickBooks Online Advanced. And this report's going to show me the billable hours total, the hours non-billable, hours totable. So you're going to get the billable hours value. These are numbers you're going to need to see when you run a report inside of QuickBooks. We're running a sales by customer summary report, but make sure you run it by cash basis. I want to eliminate any of the bills, invoices that have been sent out that are not paid. Like I mentioned in the first part of this video, accounts receivable is a pain point. Attorneys like to write down invoices. We want to see realization rate means real. We want to see what actually was received by the law firm as revenue. Those are really important metrics to track. Those are the 4 most important places to really look at when analyzing an attorney or law firm's books.